Hey, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. We have to do something about this lighting in YouTube because I'm coming out really, really dark. It's like black and white. And I never did anything about it before. Okay. So we got Zoom on, waiting for any preemies to come through. We have YouTube and we have Facebook. Hey, no Instagram because we need the Zoom device ready for call it. Hey Shirley, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we're going to start off with the highest good message for the collective, and then we're going to get into reads. While I'm shuffling out the cards, just to let you know, the course date has been released. It's February 1st through March 1st. Preemies are doing Sunday Soul Session where you get coaching, individual coaching, one-on-one coaching in a small group. So you really cannot beat it. All the way up into the course. And then when the course starts, Sunday Soul Session turns into, turns into an extra practice session during the course that only preemies have access to. Okay. And today is the last day for the Black Friday Cyber Monday sale. It ends at 11:59 tonight. So at midnight, I am upgrading the price to $555.55. The current price is over 60% off at $444.44. Okay. Spirit team of the collective, speak truth to power, give us love, light, grace, give us mercy, give us infinite wisdom and knowledge, give us protection over these internet airwaves as we tap into your energy and you tap into ours. What's the highest good message for the collective? What do you need us to know? Thank you. To help us on our path. Thank you towards our divinity. Okay. For many people, things are on pause right now. Like we just came out of Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde is a time where communications get a little funky, and it's supposed to do that because then if we cannot do the things that we need to do, if we cannot communicate effectively, then it's time to take that energy and go inward and start to reflect to make sure that we're on our path. We're out of Mercury retrograde right now. Right. And so there is a pause, right? For some people, it's probably going to be a little bit extended to get divine insight. There's a need for balance, whether this is work, whether this is love, whether this is, friendship, whatever the case may be. There's a need for balance and reciprocity. And the way that you're going to get that is by tapping into your divinity, your spirituality, knowing that there is nothing separating you and the creator and the good spirits that the creator has working with you throughout your life, right? And when you tap into this energy, right, you're going to be like the high priestess and be able to get what you want, what you need, because you are accessing that divine knowledge. We all have this divine knowledge, but a part of life's process, we forget, right? There are people who are not in a good situation. This is the have-nots in the have and have-nots equation. For some people, this is going to be health. I have a post coming out tomorrow about a person's health that spirit gave me insight about, right? And there's times where we have these challenges. It could be mental health, right? It can be a financial stagnancy. You're just not at your tip-top best. Yep, that's coming to an end. That's coming to an end. All right, so let's pull some clarifiers on this. We had a preemie that was coming through. That's what we call the premium members. Um, we had a preemie that was coming through, but they are not here. Ooh, let me turn on my camera. They're not here, so not sure. Spirit team of the collective, thank you for your insight. Give us clarification. Thank you. Yep. Your spirituality is going to help bring that balance, the balance that is needed, the reciprocity, your spirituality, going to a spiritualist to get help and support, or you being the spiritualist given help and support, right? That's going to help bring balance to people. There's a masculine energy. There's a masculine energy who is on pause spiritually. They are more developed, higher in their power, and they're going to be able to recognize you because he's looking directly at the priest, right? So when you are more in your power, when you have more divine and practical balance, that is how this divine masculine is going to be able to see you, whether this is a boss, whether this is an associate, whether this is a love interest. And continuing on and being in this high priestess mode is going to help free you. It's going to help you have a new start, a new fresh beginning. Because if this person recognizes you and he's ready to jump up and take action, because wands are actions, he's ready to take action because he sees you in your power, right? You're going to continue, right? They're getting insight. They're on pause. They're getting insight. During this time, you should be getting insight, right? And then they're going to be able to take action. And you're going to continue to get insight, because what people think once they get attention from a person, that it's a done deal, and it's not, right? It's a relationship that continues, that carries, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's platonic, romantic, familial, whether it's business, right? Things, everybody has free will. Things are going to continue. Thank you for the like on YouTube. I appreciate it. Hey, NK, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, NK. Okay, and I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, sorry. You're gonna those everybody has free will, so things are going to, even with soulmate and tribe member unions and relationships, things are going to change, things are going to mutate, things are going to come, energies, people, situations, and it's going to be important for you to be in your power and for you to stay abreast, right? Spirituality is not just to get something that you want, right? It is a tool to use continuously in order to navigate life, right? And boom, new start, new beginning, hand of God, opening up a door for you to walk through. So this is really great. So I hope this helped. All right, so let me tell you how the readings go here. God has taken me out of the middleman business. I only give collective readings live, and I only give private readings to students in my course, Speak Lord More Than a Tarot course, and coaching students whenever they need it. My job as a spiritual educator is to teach you how to tap in and to use a process that works to help you on your road to your divine blessings. That's steady elevation, right? And so when I go live, I do the collective reading. And then if you have a question, put it in the comments. What I want you to do is I want you to go get your deck of cards, right? Here we use a traditional Rider-Waite. You can use whatever cards that you want. And I can help you along. If you do not have a deck of cards available, or you just don't have a deck of cards, then hello, Christy, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. If you don't have a deck of cards, I'm going to give you a cheat sheet. You can go to ChatGPT or any AI service that you use, and you ask ChatGPT to pull 5 cards from Spirit. Spell Spirit in all caps, or at least a capital S, because there's a lot of spirits out there, and you do not want a lower spirit to get into your session. So you really want to tap in. You want to ask the Most High yourself, whatever you call the Most High, Allah, Jehovah, God, Goddess, higher self, right? And ask yourself, so that you're building that connection instead of me building that connection, right? On your behalf, because that does not make sense, right? So, and then I will take the cards here, and I will help guide you and direct you and show you. And so the more that you do this, the more acquainted you're going to become with the cards, how God speaks to you through the process of pulling. You can get messages during the shuffle. You can get messages, definitely, from the cards themselves. Other spiritual gifts within you can start to open and reverberate, and you can get insights that way. Okay. All right. Does anybody have a question? Usually the preemies come on and they're first, but they are not here. Okay. Hey, just talking about you. I say usually the preemies are first, but they're not here. How are you today?
I'm good, and you?
I am well.
Good.
You can ask any question that you like, NK, but make sure you use cards and pull 5, or use ChatGPT or another AI service and ask Spirit yourself. Have ChatGPT or yourself pull the cards. And if you use ChatGPT, make sure you spell Spirit's name in all caps, because you want to make sure that you're tapping into God's energy. Okay, Shirley. Shirley has a question. I have a question, but general, about men ghosting. What do you mean about men ghosting? What do you mean about general, I should say? Hey, Mark. I appreciate the like and I appreciate the sub. If you would like a read, if you have cards, take them out. If you don't, go to ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT your question, and make sure you request 5 cards from Spirit, all caps. And tell me the cards that you get. Sometimes ChatGPT will give you an analysis, but I will help walk you through. Many times my analysis is a little bit different than ChatGPT, because they can read the cards outside of positioning and in association with other cards. They're like reading them blindly. Oh, okay. I thought you meant Shirley. Shirley is saying, I guess not general, but in love. Um, she's doing it now, ChatGPT. If a guy shows interest but then falls off. Yeah, I didn't mean to ask you what do you mean by ghosting. I meant general. But yeah, okay, you mean like the category. I thought you meant like just why guys do it in general. Okay. Yeah, perfect question. Perfect question. And it's important that you ask in relation to you because the energies that you're pulling in versus someone else, it may be a different cycle and so a different set of reasons. Okay, let me know if anybody on YouTube has any questions. Do you have any questions today, Miss Diane?
No, I put my class yesterday for my high school.
Mm-hmm. Did you need help with that or?
Yeah, you could go. You could go ahead, and I'll do it after.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How's the family?
Everybody's good. Thank you.
Good, yes. Good. Oh my gosh, my face is itchy. I gotta figure out why YouTube is so dark. This process takes a little bit of time as it's different from just hopping on and getting a read. Shirley already let me know that she's going to ChatGPT to get her information. And it'll be interesting. Sometimes ChatGPT will not give you an analysis, right? And sometimes they will. So it'll be interesting to see if you get something different here. Also, in our private group on Facebook, I gave one of the members, an analysis of a ChatGPT read. And yeah, ChatGPT really downplayed a hurdle, like big time. Big time. Okay, so Shirley got the Lovers, the Moon, spiritual cards. Huh? Hangman, 3 spiritual cards. And we just got the Hangman in that position in the highest good message for the collective. Oh my, these are all spiritual cards. Strength and the world. Let me see. Check something. This is crazy. All right. So your question was, okay, I'm not going to read what Chat GBT said first. Yeah, so let's start with the middle card because that was the same card that we all have for the highest good message, right? This person is on pause. So I'm not sure if you paid attention to um, the um, collective reading, but they are on a spiritual pause, right? They need to get more insight from spirit. You are also on a spiritual pause. You need to get more insight on spirit. So if you look at the first card, the Lover's card, um, the feminine energy is looking up at spirit, getting guidance from spirit, and the masculine energy is looking at the feminine energy from guidance, right? And feminine energy has a high level of not only emotional energy but also spiritual energy, right? Which is the next card, the moon card. The moon possesses feminine energy. And there's a lot of spiritual works that are done, good or bad, at night because of that feminine energy and the connectivity to the spiritual realm. So there are hidden things, there are secrets. Um, got you, NK? Um, there are spiritual secrets that are attached to this union. There are some unknowns that has happened. And so it needs to be on pause so that divine secret or divine insights can come, because divine is going to give you those secrets. And so now you have the strength card. You need to operate in your spiritual strength, right? You need to calm your ego, right? And that's why this pause is important, right? So that the lower self does not mess it up. You need to operate in your higher self, right? There's a lot of reasons why, people ghost, right? But that temporary no is always to protect you. Because if people come before they have that divine insight, if they come forth before they are fully ready, it's usually toxic and ends tragically, even if they're a high level divine partner. So there's a need to really operate in the higher self, because even if it's an ultimate no for that individual, right? You are prepared for an individual who is ready, right? And so now it looks like things potentially can go in your favor if you take spirit's advice. Yeah, you felt it. Yeah. Okay, so if it's only a week, right? It's not weird. You have no idea who this person is, right? You have no idea what their background is, right? You know, their traumas, their lessons, their past life karma. There's so much to know about a person. We're onions, right? We don't even know about ourselves. I have clients who swear they know themselves, right? I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. I'm the type of person that, and Spirit was like, no, that's what you learned in order to survive, right? But it's impeding you, it's holding you back. That's not who you are, right? So if you just met someone, there's no way, if we don't know ourselves fully and we're constantly learning and growing and uncovering, then you cannot know this person, right? And you got all spiritual cards, so it is spirit with the hazard lights screaming, right? Operate in your higher self as you are navigating, and then things will start to turn in your favor. Get more insight from the spirit, right? So I hope that helped. If you have any questions, let me know. Okay, so NK, your question is, does Noah have romantic feelings for me? Okay, you got the Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Hierophant, Five of Pentacles. Okay. There is some type of clashing between you and Noah, whether it's some type of societal difference, whether you're, different economic statuses, different ethnicities, different races, different religions, different ages, same sex, whatever it is, there is some type of clashing um, that is here, right? Um, this could be ideas of commitment and fear of commitment. There is emotions, honest, sincere emotions that are here. So there are emotions. This is something that is taking its sweet time. But the beauty of something that takes its sweet time is that it's marinating, right? Some people, especially when they show up energetically as the Knight of Coins, is they like to case out the joint. They like to make sure that they are watching and seeing what's what before they make an offer, because they want to make sure that it's real. But then it goes into this clashing. And this clashing could be a mind state, um, societal thoughts living rent free in their head, or it can be actual people in their lives who want something else from them, for them, right? And I'm just throwing this out here. This is not divination. Like a parent who wants them with a longtime neighbor who they always thought would be perfect for them, and they're not, right? That type of pressure um, can be there. There are people who have throughout the world arranged marriages. And then as these people migrate to Western civilizations or European based countries that don't have arranged marriages, sometimes the familial expectations start to clash with the new way, right? Whatever it is, whether it's immediate outside influence or whether it's um, societal norms or ideas living rent free in their head, that's causing a clashing, right? Then you have the union card. This is a high level spiritual union, a marriage um, type of card, right? So a long term commitment. So there's a clashing to this long term commitment actually happening, right? The idea that is opposite on YouTube. The idea that they want to come forth and they're coming forth slowly, but then they're running into clashing regarding the marriage. And so this is why the energy is turning out poorly, right? So there has to be more work done on this connection, understanding where they're at. You can do that through prayer. You know, if you care for this person, praying that, you know, whatever you believe in helps to remove the blockages that are impeding him from coming forth, right? That's one way that you could do that, but there's a lot of ways. Okay. So I hope that helped. So I'm just going to invite people to come and join our private group. Thank you. I appreciate you. In case that's spot on. On Facebook, we have a private spiritual group. It's a small group. It's connected to the course, Speak Lord, More Than a Tarot course. I teach you how to do this. Imagine being able to speak to God every single day and getting answers immediately, not waiting for somebody to come on live and give free readings, right? You can do this yourself. This is an unbelievable tool. Even a lot of readers do not do this, right? They go to other readers. You got to take out the middleman because God is going to start opening up and you're going to start recognizing your other spiritual talents. God is always speaking to us. So we just have to learn how to listen and then take action. You're so welcome, NK. The link to that private group, if you're not already a member, is in the description box in the video. Okay. Miss Diane, are you ready? Okay. You had the highest good message, right?
Yeah.
And what did you get?
Ace of Pentacles.
Okay.
Knight of Pentacles.
Knight.
Knight of Pentacles. Ten of Swords.
Okay.
Knight of Swords.
Okay.
I got Eight of Swords. That's what I said. And overall is Five of Swords. Who's sending me a message? It's coming in really fast.
No, the Eight of Swords or the Eight of Wands?
I'm sorry, the Wands.
Okay. Okay.
And Five of Wands. What's the conflict in that? That's my overall.
Okay, so five of wands is the overall. Okay. So what do you
see?
Go ahead.
Is it that I'm getting an offer?
What do you break it down? Break it down section by section.
Because I'm trying. I got the ace of coin, the ace of pentacles first.
Right. So what do you see with that?
Is it I'm giving an offer?
Well, it's in the past position, and that spirit give it an opportunity. Can you hear me? Oh, something's going on. My sound is on and it's working. Is your volume up? Yeah, no, you're not. You're not. I can't hear you. Okay. Okay, so while Miss Diane is doing that, today is the last day, just as a reminder, for the sale for the preemies. It closes at 11:59 p.m. Okay, you still can't hear me? Okay, let me try to leave. Say it again. Hold on. I think I can hear you now.
Yeah,
there you go. We got it. Okay. So where were we?
Yes, I thought the Ace of Pentacles was I'm giving an offer, but I have to
that's the hand of God giving you a new opportunity, which is an offer, right? Okay. And if you see that gateway, right, and the path leading out to that gateway,
that blue,
you don't know what's on the other side of that, right? And so it's your job to walk through. So this opportunity has already been opened and available energetically, right? Even if you don't know what it is, it's energetically already there. Now, the card next to it.
The Knight.
Mm-hmm. So what is that for you?
Is it my love problems?
Don't know, because you would have to, there's nothing here that's saying that it's your love purpose, except for that there's two masculine energies, but they can also represent business. They can represent friendship, right? So this is where you would pull clarifiers, right? Because there's nothing here, not even in the overall energy that's saying love, right? But what is the Knight doing there?
Yeah, he's examining the coin. Is he? No, he's taking his.
Yeah,
he's examining, like almost like he's.
Yeah, you gotta make me pull out my glasses.
Right. And he's looking at the offer, so he's like trying to figure out or try to.
Look at his eyes. He's not looking at the coin.
He's looking at the end of the struggle.
What struggle?
Well, I'm looking at the Ten of Swords.
Look at this card. Pick up this card, the Knight of Pentacles, and look at his eyes.
Is he looking at the pathway?
He's looking straight forward, right?
Yeah. So
We don't
the path is
no, we don't know if he's on the path because it looks like he's really stopped, right?
Right.
The horse is not moving, unlike the Knight of Swords.
That's moving fast.
Right, that's moving fast. This horse is still, and it looks like they're looking over a cliff or a hill or something, right? So he's looking forward. So when we look at the cards, we don't want to just make up stuff and assume. Really look at what's going on within the card, right? And so if he's looking forward, right, and he has a coin in his hand and he's not examining the coin, what is he doing with the coin? Why is the coin in his hand?
Is he looking forward to the offer?
He's looking what?
Forward to that offer.
Yeah, he's looking forward to giving that offer, right? So here you have Spirit who has opened up the door, the opportunity for this person to come through with the offer, right? But you got to walk that path in order to go. Now, this card, there is a path. There's an actual path, right?
That's the first thing I saw on that card was that blue.
Right. And then,
and stuff. So
and this offer could be here from Spirit, but if you don't walk this path and go through that gateway, you're not going to know what that is, right? So energetically, it's already here. And this person energetically is already here, even if you haven't met them yet or don't know who it is, right?
Okay.
Now, you are seeing him looking at this 10 of Swords. Let's dig into that. Why do you think he's looking at the 10 of Swords?
Because he has come to the end of his struggle or a struggle.
Is this him or is that you?
Oh, yeah. But I got this card before. It's the end of my struggle.
Because is he going to give the offer to himself or is he giving it to you?
He's giving it to me.
Right?
Yeah.
And you were saying that his eyes are looking at the 10 at the end of the struggle, the right? And this could be a combination of his struggle as well as yours, right? Okay. Now let's get to the Knight of Swords.
Fast moving, I know that for sure. Is he bringing that message?
It looks like it, right?
Yeah, and from the 8 of Wands.
Now,
I know that's communication message. It looks like he's bringing that message.
Absolutely, because it's coming right after him. Mm-hmm. So think about it. The royalty cards are usually people energies, right? Can be mean a person. Are you getting that this is two people or one person?
I'm getting the one person though.
Yeah. I think so too. That's what I'm getting. Because the Knight of Pentacles is going, this is the 10 of Swords is the current energy, right? And you just did some major work, right? And so this is a long time coming, long time waiting, right?
Yes.
And casing things out, seeing who's who, what's what. Right? But then after you do this work, boom. Right? You have the end of that energy, and then now he can come rushing in because that energy is dead, is no longer there, right? And that's how you get the message. So that's what it looks like. Yeah, good job. Now, what is this overall energy?
Yeah, the overall energy looks like clashing, like we I'm getting that there might be like I don't know, like a challenge. It might be a challenge in the relationship or a challenge in the situation.
Challenge in coming forth.
Yeah.
Challenge in receptivity, right?
Okay.
So question, how open are you to other races or religions?
You know, you said that. You said that, and then my daughter was like, "Oh, look, we got to switch."
I said that before?
No, that's what me and Adriana, my daughter, was saying. Like, yeah, we got to go on the other side.
Now, be careful because you still got to do the work. A lot of people just assume going to the other side is hunky dory.
Yeah, no, that's a work in itself. But yeah.
Hello. Yeah. Very wise.
I'm into it, definitely.
You did put your head down a little bit and be like,
you know how it is now with all the chaos and.
Right, but this is also outside energy, so it could be family members, besides your daughter, who's obviously open. What are their perspectives? Because then they have to go to holidays and events, right? This could be outside clashing. This could be internalized clashing, in your head. So work on this energy that you're going to be open, whether this person is a different size than what you're used to, right? Because you a lot of woman, and in a good way. And if they are a little tiny, hardworking man that you tower over,
right?
Pop the balloon. Those girls be getting rid of the short kings, right? However, this shows up, a different religion, and like you don't know the religion, and it's like, okay, what is that, right?
Right.
What if he's Jehovah's Witness?
Right.
Right. What if he's I don't even know, something that's like something that's not really familiar.
Right.
Right. That can cause whatever is in your preset mind can cause a clashing, right? Yeah. So be mindful of that because you want to be open when this person shows up. Right. What if they're in a different economic class than you, higher or lower? We have preconceptions. But what if he's lower?
Right. I understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's a nice read.
Right. That's what I was excited to see it. I was going through. I couldn't figure out the first two. I know it was something given to me, but I noticed like I'm, examining it, focusing on it. I should say him because it came to me as a masculine energy.
And you probably getting the energy. He focused on that coin previously. And that's why he can confidently hold it, because he knows what that value of that coin is.
Right.
And he's looking at giving it to the person who is of value to receive it. And that's why he takes his time giving it, because he wants to make sure that it matches. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions?
That's it. I got it. Thank you.
Okay. And all of the homework assignment, you went through it? Okay, good. All right, so we will see you again sometime. If not this week, definitely Sunday.
Sunday, yes.
Okay.
Enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Facebook. Have a good night. Have a good night, YouTube. And the preemie session is closed.